she goes.
Landing.
We're using lots of right trim.
Yeah.
Bring it around in front of you. First stroke Soto.
Yeah.
50.
50.
Yep.
It's a modified version of Miss Bikini, which I suppose is probably about, I don't know, 20-year-old design itself.
How long have you had the plane?
This one is 3-year-old. It has been incorporated with flaps.
Oh, can you give us a flap demonstration?
Yeah, let me get the box.
Okay, let's see them work.
Yeah, flaps.
Is it all or nothing, or are they graduated?
Gradual.
Neat.
That's what I use for takeoff. That's for landing.
Alright. The flaps make a lot of difference, do they?
Big difference, yes.
They do make a lot of difference.
Yeah, I can slow it down, otherwise it's pretty quick on landing.
Oh, good. Okay, thanks, Bill. We get a low pass, Bill.
Okay, I'll go around again.
What's the idea of taking photographs at my
Very
latest
nice,
diversion?
Kenneth. Very nice. Now, it was from a kit, was it?
Yes, it was a pilot kit.
All right, stand over there and tell me about it.
Oh, stand over and tell you about it.
How long you had the kit?
The kit was about 3 years old, perhaps
Yeah.
even older. The model was started, I suppose, 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago.
Yeah, and you just
Got 3 parts built and decided it was far too heavy, and then started to cut wood out of it. Finally got fed up with it and put it on the top shelf. After a while I needed a room on the top shelf, and of course I had to finish the model.
Ah, someone must have annoyed you.
Oh, yeah, you have some people you call, friends or
Yeah,
mates.
they annoy you.
Yeah, they do that. Yeah,
Right.
I had to finish the model.
Now, what motor you got in it, Ken?
It's got a OS 26 4-stroke.
A genuine OS, not a copy.
I don't copy OS motors.
Oh, yes they do. Oh, well, we'll get the motor running anyway, and we'll think about whether we're going to fly it later on.
Yeah, well, it hasn't run yet, and whether it will or not, I don't know.
Good, thank you. Right. Now, tell me about your plane. What is it?
Well, it's an own design aeroplane.
They're the best.
It's been through about 4 metamorphoses. This is about the 3rd set of wings and the 3rd or 4th variation on the fuselage.
Yeah, it's a bit like Jackie's axe.
Yep, and poor old Snoopy's been decapitated and variously maimed.
He's been in every one of them, has he?
Still going, yeah. And yeah.
And how big a motor's in that one?
It's a 50.
Enya 50. That's a two-stroke or a four?
Two.
Two-stroke. That's an unusual size, a 50.
Yeah, I've never seen them advertised actually, but that's what I've got. It's
Sounds like...
CSS on the side.
Yeah, sounds like they made a machining error.
Yeah.
Called it a 50.
It goes like rather than a 40.
Right, we'll get it in the air. Thanks. That's better. She's on song now. You bring it in just a little bit closer on this tip. Nice and steady.
Oh, Stephen, let it stall you.
How long you been in the club?
4 weeks.
2 weeks. Ah, yeah, you're just learning.
Yeah.
You fly planes when you were young, did you?
No, not this kind of, only gliders and that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah. Rubber powered stuff?
Nothing, no.
Not even that.
No.
Oh, this is a new world to you, isn't it? You've taken this up as an interest in retirement.
That's right.
Yeah, like the rest of us.
Hmm?
Like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Well, we'll get some shots of it in the air. It's a Hustler, is it?
It's a Hustler, yeah.
Hustler Mark III.
But they're recommended to lure.
Oh, yeah, lovely plane. Okay, thanks very much. So Mark 1.
Yeah.
How long have you had it?
Oh, about 2 years.
What motor you got in it?
OS 40 FP without ball.
Yeah.
Without ball bearings.
Fly well?
Yeah, pretty good.
Any idea what it weighs?
I weighed it once, but I've forgotten what it was.
'Cause I think the earlier ones are a bit heavier than the later ones. The Mark III has got a different wing, and I think it's a lighter plane.
Yeah.
You haven't got your solo yet?
No.
You're working on it.
Yeah,
Okay then, thanks a lot.
Down on
Right, well, we've got a canard here, and I think it has flown. Have you told us a bit about it?
Yes, this is out of airborne plans from November last year, '94.
Yep.
So it's a build straight off plans from flat sheets.
Right.
It's got a 46 Tiger Shark 46 in the front there with an 8-ounce tank. It's a 4-channel plane with canards at the front and obviously ailerons, rudder control, and also throttle control at the front there.
How does the Tiger Shark go?
Well, we had a bit of trouble in the beginning because the carburetors didn't fit in terribly well, and we thought they were sort of leaking a little bit, but this is a second engine. The second engine's gone very, very well. We've had no problems with it at all.
Oh, you've tried 2 Tiger Sharks?
Yeah. Yep.
Interesting. You intend to...
When it first went up, unfortunately we had our CFG a bit out, and so Russell was flying it and ran out of canard, or elevator if you like. partly my fault because the
yes.
canards go the wrong way.
It's flying today?
It's flying today, and it landed in the Robin Hood Forest down the end there with all the arches.
Via the golf course.
Exactly. So it's coming out. It flew 2 weeks later, and it's been it flew very well. The CFG needed pulling back a little bit, and so today it should be perfect.
Great. Well, we'll get some shots of it in the air. Thanks a lot.
Good. Thanks, Ron.
Find out all there is to find out about them with yours. I'll get it right.
Nice Mustang.
Tell me what I need to
Re-fiberglassed it, Ron.
Yeah.
Redid the cowl to give it a bit more strength in the front end.
What kit was it? Who makes the kit?
It's an EZ kit, right?
EZ. That Japanese, huh?
US. Made in the USA.
Come up nice.
Yeah.
How heavy is it?
Fairly light. She's made of foam and mylar.
Oh, yeah.
So it's balsa strut, pretty light.
Powered by what?
It's got a 60 OS.
Gee, should move around.
Really gets along.
Oh, yes. Okay then. Thanks a lot.
We're well trimmed right from the start.
Beauty. Right in front of the pits. It eats balsa.
Also arms.
Best angle. You got a better angle on that, Ian? Turn around a bit.
Not much better.
Right. Now, what are you flying today?
This is a scratch-built King Cobra with a very, very few changes. But it remains to be seen exactly how well it flies. The last few flights hasn't been all that crash hot, to be quite honest.
Sponsored by General Motors Acceptance Corporation.
Yeah.
You've been in the club for a while, haven't you?
Yeah, about
12
12 years.
years, yeah. One of the older ones, like myself.
Yeah, I joined up just as we took over this strip.
Oh, yeah. Now you've seen this place grow then.
Yeah, I was here the first flight, the first time we opened it. In fact, I think I was one of the first people to crash a plane out.
Is that some honour, is it?
Yeah.
Some distinction? Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, right. Well,
It was a toss-up who crashed first, me or Harry.
oh, yes. Harry'd be hard to beat.
Yeah, well, I think I beat him by about a minute.
Yeah. Right, well, we'll see this one in the air too. We'll catch you later.
All right, mate.
Thanks, Ian. Runs well on that this year.
Yeah, well, it's a problem, right? At the moment, the motor's not performing the way we'd like it to.
Yeah, a bit of finish should help. You're members of the club. Tell us about your plane, Hal.
Well, this is my second model. I was in a shop and somebody said, look, you've no good having one, the only last 2 flights they smashed. So this one was there going second hand for $15. I hope I didn't pay too much for it. I repaired it and got it going again.
That's a $15 plane.
That's right.
Terrific.
Without motor and servos and whatnot, so I patched her up, got her flying and learning to fly on this. So there we go. You never know what you can get. It's an old timer, but it sort of chugs around fairly slowly.
I like the feature of the fuel gauge. I like
Yes, you
that.
can actually look in there and see if there's fuel in there or not. There's a line dotted down there saying half full or whatever. Runs on a little 21 and sort of chugs around.
It's an OS, is it?
A little Magnum.
A Magnum. They're a copy of an
Copy
OS.
of an OS. And just basic on 3 channels.
How's she fly?
It flies nice and slow.
Yeah.
It keeps up with my pace. My brain can just about keep up with it. And doesn't like the wind too much, but it's only about 3.5 pound, bit over 3.5 pounds.
Yeah, she'd probably get buffeted around a bit.
Yes, it does. But on a lovely still day, it just floats around, nice and easy. You can take
Nice
your hands off
aircraft
and
for
look at it
$15.
like an old free float.
Yeah.
Well, this wing's not the original wing. It had a cambered wing. This is a reduced cadet senorita wing.
Oh,
Down
flat
to
bottom wings.
84%, so it's just a flat bottom. So it's just off the senorita
Oh, yes.
and scaled down to fit this
Yeah.
thing.
With his latest model, they got an ornithopter. Can I see it fly, Fred?
Yeah, hang on. You ready?
Yeah, let it go. Well, let's see that again. Yeah, it flies about as good as a butterfly. Lunch at the field on the occasion of Bill Beardshaw's visit, North Carolina. Jeff? Jeff? Smile. You're on County Camera.
You get a photo of our spread? Get the spread in. Oh, that's right. The food.
Yep, all right. Okay, here we have Bill Beardshaw, member of the Greensboro Club, North Carolina. What are you doing out in Australia, Bill?
Came down for a visit, see the club down here.
Now, what do you think of our club?
Very nice club, very nice view.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, how many members you got in your club?
40 members.
No, we've got a few more out here. I think it's about 160 at the moment, but it does vary year to year. We lose a few, we gain a few. Well, what type of aircraft are you flying yourself?
Just the 40 size sport planes, no scale models yet.
Yeah. And what type of motors do you have? You have these mongrel 4-strokes over there, do you?
We have some in the club, yes.
Yeah.
I have one 4-stroke.
What type is it?
It's OS.
OS. No problems with it?
No problems.
Yeah, we can see we've had a few problems out here today with ours. But, the 2-stroke's a bit more reliable, but the 4-strokes sound nice, don't they?
They do sound nice.
Yeah. You've had a fly today?
Yes, I did. Flew one from Green.
Graham Anderson's
Right,
plane.
yeah.
Oh, that's the lolly bomber.
Yes.
Yeah, what do you think of it?
Very nice flying plane.
Yeah, we use it on display days. Drop lollies over the kids, that type of thing. And when are you going home?
About another 10 days.
It's a business trip, was it?
No, just came down here for the pleasure.
Oh, well, I hope you enjoy yourself.
I will.
Thanks a lot, Bill.
Okay.
Right, here we have John Lamont, long-time flyer, long-time member of the club. What are you flying today, John?
Oh, this is the Black Magic. It's an old English free flight that I've scaled up to 1.5 times full size. Now 90 inches wingspan from the original 60. I've got an OS 48 4-stroke in it, and it's a good sport model just to play around with. Very agile, just enough power to make it comfortable to fly, but it's a fair weather flyer, that's the only thing about it.
Yeah, it flies quite nicely too. Seen it up a few times today. You've got a nice little one beside it there too. What's the little yellow one?
Yeah, that's my HG3. That's an old Hearns Hobbies kit model that I reproduced for one of the Keith Hearn Memorial Days.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
originally a free flight of about 1946 vintage, and it was designed for a 3cc petrol engine in it. I've got a little 1.5cc OS pet or an OS 10 in the thing, and a 3-channel radio.
3-channel.
And yeah, miniature servos in it, so it's all fairly light. And it has the original rudder area and quite a big elevator on it. It's a very agile little aeroplane. It's quite aerobatic. And
Good.
it'll do
Now tell me, John, how long have you been flying model aircraft?
I probably started flying when I was probably about 8 or 9, which would have been about 1940, 42. And I sort of flew them then until
They'd be free flighters.
little rubber models, little toy rubber models from the old Central Aircraft days, little things, 18 inches wingspan, which I thought was a big aeroplane this day. And I went on to fly control line, as everyone else did, in the years through the 40s and into the 50s.
Control line stunt, I imagine.
Yeah, flew control line stunt for a good number of years, and then I got into radio, and we started flying single channel radio with the old
27 meg, was it?
No, well, it was 27 meg, it was the old ED stuff, single channel rudder only, very touchy sort of stuff, and
Very unreliable, for I remember.
highly unreliable,
Yes.
extremely unreliable, but
Yeah, things are a bit different today, aren't they?
yes, the sort of stuff you buy today, where you can just put it in your aeroplane, plug it up, and away it goes. It's almost infallible. And the price wise, I think the first radio set I had, I paid £16 for.
Wow.
When I was earning probably something in the order of about £3 a week.
Yes, that was a lot of money.
And it was a lot of money, and all it gave me was a rudder-only control, and that was a very...
Occasionally.
Very infrequently.
Yeah, good. Thanks a lot, John.
Okay.
Right, this is Graham Anderson, flies the lolly bomber, now display days. Get the glasses off and give us a look at you. Right, how long have you been in the club?
Oh, right since its very early days.
A long time. I can remember you flying control line.
That's right.
Yeah.
Flew control line up at Janyeen.
That's right, wasn't yesterday, was it?
It was a long time ago.
Ah.
I hate to think how many years ago.
Yeah, I can remember it.
Yeah, well, you've been in a lot
Before
longer than
you
that.
were married.
That's true.
Yeah, tell us about this plane. This plane has been around for a long time.
It has. It's flown with, it was first built to fly with a 60 in it, and it spent many years with a 60 in it. Then I got hold of the 108, so I thought it would go better with a 108.
Oh, does it ever?
And you'll see underneath the back here, to compensate for the 108 up the front,
Oh,
a really
yeah.
great hunk of lead at the back there. But it's a real pussycat to fly.
Now, apart from dropping lollies out, what else have you dropped out of it?
Well, we've dropped down there, you name it, we've dropped it. Toilet rolls are pretty common. I
Oh,
like dropping toilet rolls.
I've heard a rumour of rubber bricks, is that right?
Well, they weren't real bricks, but they were
Rubber bricks?
polystyrene.
Polystyrene.
Bricks, painted nice and red,
Yes.
look like bricks.
Yes, I think that was to be dropped over the fathers on the display day, wasn't it?
It was, and something that went a little wrong that day is we used water-based paint.
Oh.
And, unfortunately, there was
Spoilt
a bit
the
of,
effect a bit.
well, it did, because there was a little bit of moisture around it the day, and when
Yes.
the bricks hit the ground and got wet, all the fathers picked them up, and it looked like they had blood all over them
Oh,
because they were
no.
absolutely covered in red paint. So, it added to the effect.
Yes. What other aircraft have you got?
I've got a thing which is a model of the Bobo the Cloud.
Oh, yes, remember the flying bob, eh?
It's in the shape of a person, sort of standing like that. His hands are the ailerons.
Yep.
And his feet are the elevators.
Yep.
His shoes are the rudders. He flies pretty well.
You've got a big biplane too, haven't you? With a big long name or a Welsh name or something.
Yes, the big yellow wobble-dinger caterpillar donger.
Say that again.
that evolved because there was a real crop duster that operated out of Ararat called the Big Yellow Caterpillar Killer.
Oh.
And this one being a double winger, it got the nickname the Wobble Dinger.
Yeah.
So it just was an extension of that. It became the Big Yellow Wobble Dinger Caterpillar Donger. So, and it had that name imprinted right down the very side of the
I can
plane
remember
from its
seeing
tail
it.
to its nose.
Good.
But yeah, still got that one at
Oh.
home. It's
Okay, Daz, take it out.
Hang on.
Well, you wouldn't want to be any bigger. That's a nice angle. Yeah. Yeah, put it down. Nearly as big as the truck. This is part of the Greensboro Air Force.
This is my little one in the...
All right, tell us about your plane, Daz. What is it first?
Well, it's a Mackie, and it's got a 7-foot wingspan. It's got an ASP 91 in it, with a 14.6 prop in front.
It built off an airborne plan, was it?
It was a dub
An airborne
double
plan.
of an airborne plane.
All right. And today's a big day, is it?
Today's a big day for it. We couldn't find a mould big enough, any kind of shape big enough, so we had to use an Easter egg mould for it.
The canopy's an Easter egg mould. We're coming close and have a look at it. And who's flying it? They're Fred Bear.
I don't know, he's flying it.
Yeah, it's going to look magnificent in the air. Who's going to fly it? Russell. Oh, we'll wait for him to arrive. Run through all your checks first. Get your motor running. Keep your tank full. The small one is Fred's. I've flown that one. That does fly nice. And that one's going to be magnificent. The rudder's 2.5 feet high. Kevin's Big Mackie. Taxi test, looks alright. She flies.
Hello, tail flutter.
There was a flutter, was there, Ken?
Yeah. The rudder.
That's right. That's right. Right, this is John Economo's plane. John, dark glasses off.
Oh, shit.
That's all going on camera.
All right. Well, what do you want to...
Right, this is John Economo, long time flyer with a nice plane there. Tell us about it, John. What is it?
Oh, firstly, it's out of a 1970s MK kit called the Cutlass. It's got an old 45 FSR with a HP pipe. And nice ground handling plane. Probably it's the thing with the Deltas is they lose a bit of height in the turns. So you're in a bit of a dead stick situation. You don't have a lot of time to hang around the sky before bringing it in.
Looks quite aerobatic.
Yeah, they're very good on rolling manoeuvres.
It's going up shortly, is it?
Yes, that's right.
Because I want to get some shots of it in the air. I don't think we've got another Delta in the club.
Well, you'd be the man to know that. So yeah, we'll have it up shortly, and
Okay then.
be able to put it on your fine record of flying aeroplanes.
Good. Thanks a lot, John.
Okay, no worries. Thanks, Ron.
Yeah, I know. I'm still waiting for you to go in production. This is David Strutt's side-by-side twin, inline twin. What capacity is it, Doug?
8 cc.
How about turn around and tell me about it? No, you're not.
It's 8 cc.
Get those dark glasses off.
It's about 9 years old.
Dark glasses off.
It's just had a rebuild and it's going pretty good.
Why did they need a rebuild?
Because I wore it out.
Oh, that's a nice little motor. I think I remember a few blokes putting orders in for those a couple of years ago.
Yeah, not enough time.
Decide not to go in production. Oh, fair enough.
Bad luck.
Yep. So we'll get a few shots of this in the air. It goes quite quick, does it?
Yeah, pretty fast.
How old is the motor?
It's about 9 years old.
9 years. Wow.
The model's about 9 years old.
Alright, there can we see a loop when you're ready?
I'll take it up the top.
Yeah, roll it off the top. Do you roll?
Yeah, I'll take up with it.
Right. Oh, nice little Royal Air belongs to Lane Cripps. Tell us about it, Lane. How long have you had this one?
I've had this about 4 months now.
The first plane?
Yeah, first RC plane, and done a little bit of mucking around with control line before that.
Ah, yeah. Did you try free flight as well?
No, only control line.
Alright. With another club, with it?
No, I suppose we'd only ever done it, you know, here and there at the odd footy field or whatever.
Ah, yeah.
And always wanted to get into RC, and eventually got all the gear together, and about 4 months ago now, and here it is.
Good. Well, at one stage this was a purely control line club. Till a few years ago one bloke went out and bought a radio. Ruined the whole club. We all had to.
Oh, right. Had to keep up with the Joneses, eh?
That's right. This is a nice little aircraft. We've got a few shots of it in the air.
Yeah,
Good.
I've found it's pretty good. It's the only thing I've flown, I guess, but...
You started off 4-channel.
Yeah, it started off with this, and seems to have been pretty easy to learn to fly, and I haven't got anything to compare it against, but
Yeah.
I can only say that it's been really good, and I think they're built fairly strongly, and
Yeah, it's got a 40 in it, has it?
it's got an OS 40 in it. Yeah,
It's an OS.
it must be fairly robust because it's put up with a few of my heavy landings. So.
Yeah, they're a good mate. A prominent member of the club. Tell us about your plane, Ted. What is it?
Prominent because of this problem here. Well, it's just over there's the local dustbin, and the on-off-the end of it was pulled out of the dustbin after some irate member smashed his plane.
Now there's copyright on that.
I took it over at the time. I was thinking of building a stick. I already had the basic frame built.
So what's the
So I
tail
put
end?
it all on.
What's the back end of it, Ted?
The back end of it. Well, what was it? What was the aeroplane? Oh,
There's a Carl Goldberg plane by the look of it.
I think it was a Goldberg of some kind. Yeah.
And what's the wing?
The wing is made by the Right Honourable Kevin McCormick. It was one of his earlier attempts on something that he gave away. And the engine's an Enya engine, which
That's a new one.
which is a brand new engine, made up in the TT frame with typical engine mount. Well, it's a 25 engine. I've bought two just recently. That one was $118 or $119.
And has it flown yet?
Been mounted in just an ordinary piece of aluminium channel, which is the normal way I sort of mount them,
Has it flown?
because it gives you a good strong front end. It's not been flown yet, this one.
And
We're still running the engine in on the bench.
It's got Tasmanian tigers on the side.
Got just on the side. Right.
Okay then, well thanks a lot, Ted.
Right, thank you.
The wheels fell off. That's better.
It's blowing.
You have to get it up before it turns.
Here we are.
Not too far away. Bring it back gently. Bring it back gently.
Because I'm dealing with a light engine, aren't I? I forgot
Bring
about
it
that.
back.
It's the first time I've ever flown a light. Yep, she's doing well.
That's
that.
the shot.
Eventually a wreck that I got, which had never been flown, and I had to rebuild it to get up and running. It was built originally in 1984 and only flown 94, I think was the first flight I'd ever had, so it's sat in the shed for 10 years. It was originally a top flight kit, been modified a bit since that time. It's powered by a 45 OS FSR. The motor itself's around about 14 years old as well. It pulls the bottle along pretty well. These were originally built for a 40 to a 60. I'd say with a 60 it'd be so overpowered that it'd be a ballistic missile. You know. Flies pretty well, nice and true and straight. It lands and takes off like a typical Mustang.
Well, we'll get some shots of it in the air. Thanks very much, Russ.
No worries. The irrigate was a must today, I think.
Oh yeah. Bring her in a bit. Right. Yep. This is Simon Smith Skybolt.
Alright, it's a SIG Skybolt. It was built by John Pittman, previous club president, and I bought it from John uncovered about 2 years ago, and it's been covered in the same colour scheme and pattern as the Super Skybolt, which is a kit that's offered by Great Plains at the moment. It flies really well. It's got an OS 60 in it, which is a tad unreliable, so we might get to see a bit of action today, but other than that it flies pretty well. And yeah, good plane.
Right, this is Simon, secretary of the club. Yeah, we'll get some shots of it in the air. Simon does handle it pretty well. It's quite aerobatic, isn't it?
Yeah, yep.
I'll get you to throw it around in the air and give us something to look at.
Well, I just repaired the wings, so with a bit of luck we
No worries.
might have an entrance for Australia's funniest home videos.
Good, thank you.
All right. You're right.
Alright, this is Con Gabriel's plane. Tell us a bit about your plane, Con.
Ron, it's a Dynaflight Cessna.
Yeah, good kit's Dynaflight.
It's a Dynaflight kit, and it's got a Magnum GP40 plain bearing engine in it. And it's my first plane, and I've been flying it for a year. It's been with me through thick and thin, and hopefully it'll be changed soon.
And what's your next plane?
Probably a low wing, I think. I've got one that's 90% built.
What's the model?
It's a SIG. It's a SIG 4-star 40.
4-star 40.
Yeah,
That's a good plane.
Yeah, and I've got a 46 for that, so
Ah,
putting that in.
a bit more power.
Yeah, this one doesn't really haul it around too fast, but it serves its purpose as a trainer.
It's a good one to learn on. Well, we'll get some shots of it in the air.
All right, mate.
Good, thanks, Con.
No worries.
How long is the simplest one? I've never seen
I don't think so. You get the dyno.
It's got a big beard.
Oh yeah. Oh, it doesn't make it dry.
Here we go. How come it's so quiet?
It's a good motor.
No, I mean people talking. Three engines. 2 45s and a 61.
Take off! You're coming in, are you? Clockwise or anti-clockwise?
It's a bloody handful up there though.
Huh? It's lots of control.
Oh, we buggered, it's flew.
Run for the hills!
It's still getting higher.
I believe in miracles.
It's going to be a prick to get down. Land it anywhere. Don't land it in the valley.
Don Gillies, one of the newer members of the club, out here flying. We've almost got the field of ourselves. What plane are you flying today, Don?
We hope to be flying a Hustler. We hope to.
All right, and this is it.
And this is it, in one piece.
That's the Mark III, is it?
Yes,
And what motor have we got in it?
an ASP 46, 45.
45. Go well, does it?
We hope so.
You looped it yet?
No, not yet.
Ah, well, we might try that today. What sort of radio gear you got?
I've got a cheap AM one and it's, what's it call them? Focus,
Oh, high-tech.
yeah, high-tech Focus 4 or something.
Right.
Makes no difference when you can't fly.
Right, this your first plane?
Second plane,
You still got the first one,
they're all in one piece, only been patched once.
and you've still got 2 out of 2.
Yep.
Well done. Thanks a lot, Don.
Okay, bye.
Ryan Cooperwaite. Ryan, tell us about your chopper.
It's a Mosquito Expert. There's a 45 annual motor in it. It's very light compared to the other 2 that I've got.
You got 3 of
Quite
them.
aerobatic.
Oh, that's good. We'll get a few shots in the air of that.
Yeah.
How long have you been flying choppers?
About 15 years.
You flew fixed wing before that.
And I flew fixed wing before that. That's correct, yeah.
I still fly fixed wing?
No, I don't.
Oh, you've gone into the real flying now.
Yes.
Okay then.
Prefer something more mechanical.
Right.
I got fed up being choked on balsa dust.
Don't we all? Okay then, well, we'll get some shots of it in the air. Thanks very much.
Okay.
Angry palm tree. Kevin organising breakfast Sunday morning.
Up all night cooking.
There's the clock there. Pinch from the local pub, Foster's. Beautiful. Good takeoff. Nice little biplane. Tell us about your plane, Al.
Yeah, it's been built about 18 months, I guess, and it's been in storage for maybe 6. So I just brought it out today to give it a little whirl, and first day's flying back at the old Greensburg Club after 6 years away on the central coast of New South Wales.
Great, welcome back.
So we've had a couple of flights, and it's a bit twitchy. The engine's not running very well, so just trying to do a little bit of work and see if we can get it to run better.
Right, what sort of motor?
It's a darn thing to start, eh?
Yeah, what sort of motor is it, Al?
It's only got a Canby 40 in it, but it's never been the best. It's a bit old and one of those things.
Hanging dead. Nice one. Right, a couple of newer members of the club here, their new plane. Tell us about it, Mark.
This is a Hustler Mark III that Caleb and I built about 6 months ago. Caleb built it. We are learner flyers and very much enjoying being part of the club.
Right, now what sort of plane is it?
It's a Hustler Mark III, the latest Hustler. It's got an OS 40 motor on it, and we built it with steerable nose wheel and full aileron control.
Good.
It's already had one major prang where the wings are total rebuilt when it hit the trees down there.
And it really looks like a trainer right now. It's been had a few hard times and contacts with the ground.
Well, it does happen to all planes, especially trainer planes. But as long as you learn to fly on it, they do hit the ground eventually. Don't get discouraged. Right, this is Chris Davis. How long have you been a member of the club, Chris?
For about 3 years.
And is this your first plane still?
No, it's about my third.
And what is the plane?
It's a Hustler Mark III.
Mark III. Geez, a few of these Hustlers are around. What do you got in the front?
It's an OS 46 ASP.
Gee, plenty of power.
Yep, it's a bit overpowered.
Yeah. And what sort of radio are you using?
JR 7 channel.
7 channel. You're going to go into further things, eh?
Yeah, planning on getting a new plane soon.
And what's that?
I'm not sure yet.
Oh, that'd be nice. Something that's going to use 7 channels. Should be quite spectacular.
Yep.
Right, well, you're going to put this one up now for us?
Yeah, I'll give it a fly.
Good, thank you. Right, this is Hayden's Kitty Hawk with the retract gear. Give us a look at the gear, Hayden. Right. Very slow operating, but coming up and turning. takes about 45 seconds to operate, does it?
Yeah, about a minute.
That's beautiful.
Okay, put them down then.
Yeah, bring them down. There's more work in that than most of us put in a whole plane. Is it on a separate battery?
Yeah, separate battery for safety.
It wouldn't give you much time to line up your head a dead stick.
Well, you don't. You have to do a belly landing.
Oh, right. Coming on the tank.
Yep.
Yeah, that's lovely. Good, thanks, Abe. How about that? Alright, this is Trevor Doran's latest creation, an electric Mustang. How long have you had this one, Trev?
About 6 weeks it's been flying on and off.
It's been test flown then.
5 flights a day.
Oh, well, what does this one weigh?
4.5 pound all up. It's a Midwest 40 size kit that was to weigh 5.5 pound as a 40. It's only 4.5 pound now with the modifications with 1.5 pounds of batteries in it.
Weighs about the same as any other plane that size.
Yeah, it's a pound lighter than it should have been as a fuel-powered model.
You got a nice finish on it. What did you paint it with?
Most of it's solar film. The olive drab on top of the fuselage is solar lacquer.
Oh, right.
And the red is solar lacquer.
Looks nice.
Otherwise, it's all solar trim and decals.
All right, we're going to take her up now, are we?
Yep, we'll go and do another test flight after some modifications.
Good. Thank you, Trev. Bob Hickman's flying it. Watch the prop.
I just let him have it. He was doing the part.
Darren's aerobatic free flighter, Cox motor, Mark III. Nice solar film job. Right, John, how long have you been a member of our club?
I've been a member for about 12 months.
You've been a member of an earlier club?
No, I was sort of basically self-taught up at our land Epilogue.
You flew control line earlier, did it?
Flew control line much earlier, yes.
Real flying?
Yes.
Yeah.
A little bit cheaper, but...
Right, tell us about your plane. How long have you had?
Hustler Mark III. I've
Yeah.
had it for about 12 months.
It's lasted 12 months?
Yeah, so far.
And that's your original plane?
I've been taught well by good instructors.
Is that your original?
The original, yep.
And it's 12 months old?
Yep, just over 12 months.
Gee, that's good.
Got a Tiger Shark 40 in it.
Yep.
And JR radio gear.
Right, now you've got another plane, haven't you?
I have, the stick plane, which everybody loves. That's basically for turned into a float plane for up at Epilogue.
Oh, yeah.
And a bit of a trainer for the young bloke to come up to.
Oh, good. He's going to take it up too.
Hopefully.
Oh, that's good. All right, well, we'll get some shots of this one in the air too. Thank you, John.
Glory. Thanks, Ron.
Good. What's about it?
Well, it's a pilot